What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Let me know if you're in the house, if you can hear me. Drop a comment. If you've never commented before, you're here. Just let me know that you're here. So, what we're going to be going over today is just those of you who had questions about the 101 course. I wanted to let you know that it's up. Hey, I forgot this pretty decent delay here. So I'm seeing all these haze drop. Awesome. So you can hear. That's great. All right. And I can see your comments. So that's good too. We're going to go over today. I'm not going to do the full demo. I have the video for where I did the full demo of what we're going to do for class tomorrow. What I'm doing right now is just kind of letting you all know what it is that you need to have for class, because some people seem a little nervous and I just want to ease those nerves. The only thing that you really need to come to me with for class tomorrow, and you will be able to read. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up as if I am the customer. So let me pull up Firefox real quick. Okay, and you can go to academy.innatelab.com or you can go to innateacademy.com. It will take you to the same site. And I just want you all to see before you log in, if you look for the live interactive courses, you're going to see this one right here for 2/14, and I need to put the date on that. So I'm actually going to edit that now while I'm thinking about it. I mean, not the date, but the time. We're going to do it at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I like to put the time in the title just so that no one is confused about the time zone. So we'll put this one 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I should be able to refresh that. There we go. So 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is going to be 101. So I just want you all to see that this is not as intimidating of a course as you might be thinking. It is very inclusive. It is very intense because you will be learning a lot. You'll be applying a lot, and by the end of the course, you will have your own design that you designed. Okay, so I am giving you a lot of responsibility with this course, but I'm there with you. I'm holding your hand. I'm walking you through. I'm checking out your screen. I can even take over your mouse and save you if need be. Okay, so there's nothing scary about it. I do want to let you know, when you go to the course, if you want to know what the course requires before you purchase the course or sign up for the course, for those of you who are $60 members, you know that you can access your $60 credit code, so you don't have to pay for the class. And those who are the $30 members, you have a 67% off coupon code that you can use towards this live class. Just to let you know before y'all go hurrying up and clicking and buying for $60, okay? I just want to let you know that the homework checklist is here. This is just things that you would have to do. And I need to, yep, this is it. So you need to go ahead and have everything downloaded and all your homework checklist done at least 2 hours prior to the course session, okay? So you don't have to have dual screens anymore. So if you do not have dual screens, check this out. Next, let's see, I'm just briefly going over the homework so that you can go over it more in depth, but I'm just giving you an idea of what you need. So you are going to have some files that you need to have pre-downloaded before class. That means a couple hours before class, make sure that everything works and everything has been downloaded, because when we do our Zoom session, you have Photoshop open and you have this live Zoom session going. It's going to use up a lot of the resources from your computer. So you're not going to be able to download these, Photoshop files and all this other stuff during class. It's just not going to happen. So you need to have those things done prior to class so that we can have a really eventful session, okay? So make sure that you download all the files included with the session and just put them in that 101 Innate Academy 101 folder. So make you a folder on your desktop. You can move it later, but for right now, it makes it so much easier if everyone has their folder in the same location and you can access that throughout class. So we're not wondering and we're not scrolling through your downloads folder, seeing every possible picture you ever downloaded, trying to find what we need for this class. We want to have a quick way to access all of our resources in one quick click, okay? And this one, as a matter of fact, let me change. I'm going to update this as we're changing because you don't need a logo. That's from an old course. You just need one subject image only. Okay, and that one subject image only is just what's going to be the subject of your shirt. Is it going to be a photo? Are you doing a character for your little one's birthday? Whatever that subject image is, you just need one image. Okay, don't go overboard unless you are a 200 level member, which you know who you are because you've been taking the classes already. So this one-on-one course is not new to you. So for my 200 level students, I do have instruction on there for you. You are going to upload up to 3 subject images, okay? And you'll still be doing the same thing we're doing, softening up the edges, cutting out the background, but you're going to do your background removal prior to class, okay? So that you have more time to play. You have more time to basically come up with your concept because you're going to have a little bit more of a challenge when it comes to the brushes. You're not going to be using the same brushes that we're using. You're going to use anything but the paint splash brushes, okay? Unless if you've never taken this course before and you want to use the paint splash brushes, you're welcome to it, but just stick with the 101 version of what we're doing. For those of you who are 200 levels, there are all kind of other brushes. There's lightning, clouds. I encourage you to take a look at those brushes because if you're a 200 level, you already have these brushes downloaded, okay? You already have them installed into Photoshop and you know exactly where to go to see them. I want you to play with these brushes. So get a little bit familiar with what they look like. You have some energy brushes there that look really cool. There's one here. Where's the one that has my polygons in it? Not pixels. This is where your blings are for those of you asking about that one. Okay, so PolyX has this kind of cool brush here. I'm just going to show you. I want you all to get some ideas for what type of brushes you'll be using. You don't necessarily have to do anything with them. I just want you to know that your brushes are there. We will go over, if you've never installed these brushes before, it's fine. We're going to install them together. So we will do everything together. This is the first tutorial of the series. So I'm going to show you all how to set up your workspace. We'll set up our workspaces together. We're going to set up our brushes. So you'll know how to get these visible from your downloads. You will install the font that was given to you, and you should also download the font. I gave you a link to download a free DeFont font. So make sure you have that downloaded in your folder. And we're going to go over all of the steps to prep your setup, to download and to install all of the necessary components. And then we're going to start fresh from there with this template, okay? So this is the free template for the all over shirts on innatelab.com, and we are going to basically work from this to show you how to create your own designs from scratch. All right, so let me know also if y'all have any questions. I'm going to be checking on the comments over here. And thank you all for commenting too, even my shy bugs. Thank you all, and don't be shy. Now, Janie Bell, there is a way when you update. I hate to update. Let me see if it'll even show up. When you update it, it has like a checkbox where you can save your save your presets and some other stuff. I believe that saves your brushes as well, because I've been repeatedly updating this one and my brushes are still there. But I think there is, do I want to do this? Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and close out my Photoshop and let's see what happens here. Let's go ahead and update. And hopefully the connection can keep up while it's doing a live recording. Y'all know Photoshop is a very greedy and jealous application. It likes to have all of your resources. Now, normally it gives me an option. I don't know if it's going to be now or later. I might have it already set somewhere. And I do not, y'all, I disable auto updates. I do not like for Photoshop to think for me and update anything on my behalf. I like to, update on my own. So we shall see once this updates if everything does like it's supposed to. But I'll see. I'm going to update it myself and see if my brushes disappear. And if they do, then I'll look up a method for how that can not happen in the future. All right, so in the meantime, let's go back to our homework because that's going to take a little time. That's why I said I don't know why I did it live, but hey, I guess I can show you the same frustrations that you see. I have them too. All right, so you're going to make sure that you have Photoshop installed. If you don't have Photoshop installed, I made a YouTube video for you to check out which version of Photoshop you need. Okay, I tell you how to go through the process. Purchasing the $9.99 application. I even spent my money to download it just to show you how to get it going and install it, okay? So check that video out if you are just completely unaware of which version of Photoshop you need. There's two versions that they're going to try to convince you of. One is $29.99, one is $9.99. The $29.99 one is just because it offers you some kind of cloud storage. You don't need it. Oh, look at my OGs in the chat over there. All right. I think I have some of these OGs with us today. My A1 day ones. I appreciate y'all. All right, so I want to let you know that's there because some of you will ask, oh, well, what version of Photoshop? It's not Photoshop Elements. It is the Photoshop program. I tell you to download the Photoshop photography program because it's only $9.99 per month. And you get 2 seats. So if you go to the Innate Creatives Facebook group, you can type in the word buddy in the search and you can find someone who's seeking a buddy or already has their license, and maybe they have an additional seat. So make a connection there, and maybe your subscription could be $5 a month because either you pay someone $5 to have their seat or you accept $5 for somebody to take up one of your seats. My suggestion there is that you make sure that whatever the email is and the password is something that is nothing like any of your other passwords, because you would have to share a password in order to do that. So make it something simple that you both can remember, but that is nothing like any of your existing passwords. All right. I know we all family, but sometimes you got to protect yourself from family too. All right, so next, I want you to make sure that you can successfully open your template. So your 101 folder should look a little something like this. All right. All right, and I'm just going to close this down a little bit so you can see what things pop up. So what you download, you're going to have this Photoshop template. And I can't open it right now, of course, because Photoshop is still downloading. It's 96% done, so it's almost done. So I want you to open this. Make sure it opens. Make sure it doesn't crash. Make sure that, it just opens. That's it. You don't have to do anything with it. Matter of fact, I suggest and I implore you not to do anything to it because I want everybody to start fresh with the same file. All right, and then you should have your font downloaded in there. Of course, we're going to install it together because some of you have never installed a font. So this is one of those classes where everything we do is going to be done up front, together, and then the subsequent courses, I'm going to assume you already did 101. So after this course, we're not going to install fonts together. That's going to be your responsibility before you come to class, is to install a font. It's going to be your responsibility to have anything that's in the homework done before class. So for 101, we're going to do something that we do not ever do. We're going to start a help session 1 hour early. So we're going to log in at 6 p.m. and be there for anyone who needs help making sure that their dual screens work, that their microphone, works well so we can hear them, we can see their screen. And then if you had any problems downloading your files, we can take a look at that. But everything is just really upfront, really simple as far as what you need to do prior to class. And that's why I don't give you a whole week ahead to prepare for class, because it's not that serious. I don't even want you really playing with the file until we have class, okay? Only thing I want you to do is make sure that you have your homework done, which is to have your subject image, just one single subject image, okay? All right, and here when you scroll down, once you actually have purchased this course or used your code in order to get the course for free, you're going to come down here and it'll be a quiz. You'll go ahead and access the quiz, answer the questions. The quiz lets me know whether you're really prepared for class or not. And then also you'll see these files, and you'll just download each of these files. You'll download the brushes, just download the zip and just leave it there, okay? Download the font and just leave it in that folder. You're not going to have to download the videos. These are actually videos from prior sessions. I'm not going to suggest that you watch them unless you just really want to. We're actually going to re-record this. So this will be the new class updated session. All right. And then, of course, the PDF here is where you're going to find your homework directions, and you'll also find your Zoom link there. The Zoom link is what's going to allow you to have access to the live course. So make sure that Zoom link works prior to class, okay? And then finally, this is where you see the PSD. Sometimes you'll see PSB as in boy. PSB is just a large Photoshop file. PSD is a typical Photoshop file. But you're going to want to have that downloaded and in your Innate Academy 101 folder. It's really that simple. And then once we begin class, that's when we'll get into the action, okay? So for 101, I just really want you to be prepared as far as have your monitors set up. If you're going to log in to one Zoom session and have dual monitors, so you can watch me on one screen, like you can plug your TV into your laptop or your TV with the HDMI cable into your desktop computer, or a second screen into your setup. That's going to be your best case scenario. If you can't do dual screens, then like I said, you can look through what I have here, which is to say that you're going to use two screens, maybe use your tablet or a secondary laptop to watch me on, and then make sure that you also have Zoom on the computer where your Photoshop is. That's the only way I can see your Photoshop screen, okay? So for some of you, this is going to be, even for some of you that have been taking the courses, this is a from scratch course, and we're going to start doing more of these at the 200 level. So this is a 100 and 200 level course. For those of you who have been taking courses already and are ready to get down to building, you're going to be building on your own. And like I said, let me see if this Photoshop is ready yet. You still at 96%? Okay, it says progress is slower than usual, working on resolving the issue. Are you really Photoshop? Let me leave it alone and let me not talk trash about my little Photoshop. All right, so I'm going to leave that be. I'm kind of scared to even open Photoshop right now. All right, so let's see. I'm going to go back to the Academy, show you how to get to it, because that was a question too. How do I get to it? Just make sure that if you're not logged in, it's actually easier to find this. I don't know why, but you'll go to the live interactive courses. You'll click on that, and you should see the live 214 course there. And I'm going to go ahead and set up for the live for next weekend and the weekend after as well. So for those of you who don't know, this is what we're doing on the 20, it's going to be the Saturday, I think it was the 20, where's my line? 27th. Yeah, we said we're going to do this on the 27th. The 22nd is when we have a 50% off sale on innatelab.com. So that's why that date is sticking out to me. Y'all remember this date if you're, looking to stock up on ink, blanks, templates, that sort of thing. On the 22nd, we're going to have another stimulus sale for 50% off everything that's in the store. Okay? So I try to keep reminding you all, but make sure that you have your notification bells turned on to all for this YouTube channel. And then also that you're checking into the Innate Creatives private Facebook group periodically, because I announce in there too. Okay, so yeah, because the reason why we want to do it on the 27th is because it's a paste up class. We may need a little more time. So I don't want to do this one so late, because last time it lasted a long time, and some of us have things to attend to on Monday, and I don't want it to stress y'all out before your Monday, even though y'all were happy to stay up late and I'm glad y'all were happy. I know that's a little bit of a stressor, so we're looking at doing Saturday for that one. Okay. All right. So Photoshop. Okay, it's at 99 now. Let me stop peeking. I feel like the more I peek, the longer it takes. All right, so those are the live classes. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and remove this one as a live course. And the live course that we are doing next Sunday. So next Sunday at 7 p.m., we're going to be working on together. We're all going to be building a Shopify store. Okay, so for those of you who have already paid for the Shopify store and you want to get to actually doing something with it, that'll be great. But there is like a 7-day trial that you can sign up for if you want to do this class. Don't sign up for it until literally the day of class, so that you save those 7 days to do something with it. So in order to do that class next weekend, you have to have the 201 course done. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of editing right now. So this is pre-recorded. All right, so that's our pre-recorded 201 class. And then before you do the 201 class, I want you to do this 122 class. All right, so the 122 class is preparing your mock-ups that you're going to have for your store. So when you have your store, I want you to imagine 2 of the major components for your store is going to be what your banners look like. This one also includes you setting up your logo. So you're going to have an area for your logo, and then you're going to have an area for what's called a favicon. And the favicon or favicon is a little tiny logo that appears up in your tabs. If you see here, this one is a little green flask, kind of like a sciencey theme, right? So you're going to have all of that ready. You're going to have your color theme ready. You can change these colors here and make this whatever theme that you want. It's a really, really cool, fun, intense template, but it takes care of a lot for you, okay? So I want you all to, it is required for you to have this done, and also 120, where is it? Up here. 122 has to be done. Now 122 was real intense and fun too, because we were able to bring in our own shoes, change the colors of those shoes, bring in our own graphics, apply them to the shirts, even change the colors of the jeans here. So this was a really cool course. You have to have that done. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up for those of you preparing for and really excited about the Shopify setup. If you don't have these elements done, you will not be able to do the Shopify site live with us, okay? You can sit back, you can watch, but you won't be able to get real-time help, okay? And I'm going to do another video on this. As a matter of fact, I'm working on this weekend, so I'll probably be going live and demonstrating what will be required for us to set up the store, okay, so that you have more clarity on that. I'm just giving you a heads up. If you haven't already done 122 and 201 and you want to set up your Shopify store, you need to have that done, and I'm going to say at least 2 days prior to signing up for class, because I need to make sure you have it done before I accept your enrollment in that course. All right, so let's see what we're looking like. Photoshop. Let's see if we open it. Let's see if it saved my brushes. And if not, let's see. What is this update? Allows you to, or collaborators, to edit a document and sync the presets, such as the brushes and whatnot. Okay. Well, let's see what it does. And give it a little moment. Y'all hear my computer breathing a little hard. Now, I will show you this too. If your brushes keep disappearing during updates and things of that nature, like, yeah, so my brush is still there. I think it's something that I have set. And I remember setting it at some point in time. I just don't remember how. So maybe that's something we could look up. But you can export all of your brushes and stuff too, just to save them. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Have all of these selected, and then, yeah, you can export selected brushes. And they usually, that's what I'm saying. That's why typically, what is this? Why are you in my way? Close, please. Typically you will see them here under your presets for your brushes. But let me just save this as 2021-02-13 test. So in that brushes file, those would always be saved there. Just in case, you might as well do that. Because one thing about it, when it updates your Photoshop, it's usually not covering over or reinstalling over your presets. Unless you have it set to do so. And I remember seeing that somewhere. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing it though. And I'm not going to install Illustrator while I'm on here. But I believe there's a setting, and I don't know what it would be. We will have to look that up. Sorry, I can't think of off the top of my head where that is. Okay, so Annette, what you're going to do when you go ahead and sign up for your course. So I'm going to do it here live, right? I'm going to log in. Now, the thing about it is I can't click on here because it will show the codes, okay? So I need you to do this part on your own, and if you need to do it right now, that's fine. But this will be for the $60 members. I'm going to go ahead and give myself access to as if I was a $30 member too. So you all can exactly see what you should be seeing. Let's see here. $67. I'm going to go ahead and enroll myself. All right, so I'm going to refresh here. All right, so you see there's a difference. The VIP members have this $60 credit, and then they also have a 75% off coupon code of all other products. So the $60 credit is towards a live course, which essentially means that your live courses are free as long as you attend. And I do want to let you know your attendance is required. If you sign up for a live course, your attendance is required, okay? Because we need that attendance, we need that accountability so that we can have a good session, we have a good recording, and then we have good content for those people who will be watching it pre-recorded later. All right. And then the other thing is, if you're a $30 member, you can use your 67% off coupon code to take a live course. So if the live course is normally $60, then you're going to get 67% off of that. Any of the pre-recorded courses are normally $30. You get 67% off of those if you want to unlock them early. So the idea here is that we have perks for the members, but you don't have to be a member. You can always go to the Academy and actually purchase a course a la carte. So if that's what you want to do, you just want to one-time purchase a course, that is completely up to you. You can literally click on whichever course you want to attend. And of course, this one will be live. think I already gave myself access to the live one, so it won't show on here. But you'll see the live course down here, and it'll tell you the date and the time. You will click on view that course and purchase that course for $60, okay? So that is completely up to you. I just like to let the folks know about the membership, because even if you just become a member for 1 month and try that out, there's a lot in it for you, okay? And I do want to show you that for those of you who may be new. So the first month membership, and this is just for the $30 a month membership. You get 4 courses automatically unlocked, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of course, they're going to be pre-recorded courses. They aren't going to be live courses. So you get the 4 pre-recorded courses. They come with templates, brushes, pretty much everything you need to do what you see here. The only thing that you need outside of what you see here is your time and your concentration. That's it. Just sit down, your dedication to watching the video. You have everything you need, including I'll tell you the fonts, or I'll give you the fonts. I give you brushes, I give you templates. This one even has the cartoons in it. So I want you all to really take advantage of that. You get that the absolute second that you join. So you get 4 classes automatically unlocked. That's $120 value right then and there. This is for the $30 and $60 members. And then every 7 days, you will unlock a new course. So if I show you 101 to 104, I just want you to kind of have an idea of what you unlock every 7 days. So 101 to 104 would automatically be unlocked for you. Then you'll have 105 will unlock 7 days later. That's where you learn how to do your own patterns and do the socks and the mock-up and the print. So 106 unlocks 14 days later. 107 will unlock 21 days later, and etc. So you see that there are several classes. Y'all wanted to know how to do collages. This class is about how to do a collage and how to use these grunge masks, these different masks that I use all the time, and you all ask me about them. The masks are included in this file for free, okay? And then this is a whole thing about how you blend your images together, how you really create a portrait collage that you can use for not just for shirts. You can print it on canvas, you can put it on anything, especially memorial, or it could be like a senior type of deal where you show all of the activities that a person participated in, and maybe even put their baby pictures and show them growing up. That's a really good time to start thinking about these senior portraits, okay? Of course, we'll keep going on. These are all templates. These are all things that we walk through step by step, and you get to see the students working the work, not me just showing you, hey, real quick, this is what you do. This is actually the students performing the work, and I help them through every step of the way. All right. Another perk to the membership, $30 members receive a coupon code, and it changes every now and then, but you have it indefinitely as long as we keep up this type of membership. So you get 67% off any class that you want to unlock early. So say you just joined and you want to do the next class where we are setting up our websites. So you would have to have this course and this course done. And in order to do that, you would have to wait to unlock them, because they don't unlock until week number 18 and week number 19, I believe. Week 18 and 20. So if you don't want to wait 18 and 20 weeks to unlock these naturally, you can use your coupon code. So if a $30 member used their coupon code, this would be less than $10. I think it ends up being like $9.90, something to that effect. And then if you are a $60 VIP member, this ends up being 75% off. So you end up getting access to your courses early, the select ones that you want for $7.50. So it's an incentive to being a member, to being a part of the cause that is helping to grow this community. And that's my thank you back to you all. Also, you can use your coupon codes on this very, very popular, the automatic tile for the all over shirts. It will automatically split up your pages into 13 by 19 sheets. This one also has the roll media with it. And I think I uploaded that yesterday. I forgot, y'all. But yeah, so it has the roll media templates in there. So those of you asking me about the roll media templates, they're in there now. They're ready for y'all to get rolling, pun intended. So this one happens to be the 13 by 19 sheets. but because it's the same printer, I included the 13-inch roll meter templates for free with this one, okay? If you have a 24-inch printer and you want the same type of deal, I do have a 24-inch version of this. It's a separate purchase, and that's why I put this mark all over it to let you all know it is different. But this one will break down your template into 24-inch wide media. Right? So I do these sessions because I want to kind of answer your questions ahead of time about the membership, about what access you have to the courses, and to go ahead and, you know, squash any misconceptions or ideas that, you know, anyone has about what they have access to or how they get started with a course. Charmaine, that is an excellent question. So let's see, you said, do they, okay, so as long as you're a member, as long as you are a continuous member and your membership doesn't stop, you will unlock all of these courses in time unless it is an exclusive course. So the exclusive courses, for instance, like this 13 by 19 tile split, that doesn't come with anybody's membership. It's not one of the regular classes. This is one of those classes that we do outside of our regular courses. And like I said, for the one that we're doing this month, I'm going to allow you to use your coupon codes, but normally you cannot use a coupon code for this type of class. For the live class version of it, you can use it for the pre-recorded, but for the live class version, I don't allow coupon codes for these classes because they're so intense and they take a lot of energy, and I only have so many seats that I can have for that. But I'm going to, because we have so many new members interested, I'm going to allow you all to use your coupon code for this live class, and that, you know, one time only. But so as long as you're a member, you're going to unlock classes that have the numbers on them. Okay, so you'll see if it says pre-recorded, you're going to unlock those. If you see the exclusive, like this one is an exclusive course. So you see a 1000 level or 100 level, 200 level, kind of like how college classes go. If you see one that is an exclusive, it's not included at all, but you can use your coupon code to purchase the pre-recorded class and get access to it. So I've had people that paid $50 for, you know, this template with even being a member. So now we have it to where members can receive a discount on these. But when it's a live class, when it's a live exclusive class, there are no coupon codes that can be used. It's because it's usually something that's really, really, really popular, very selective number of people that can attend it because it is very intense. And in that case, I don't allow the coupon codes for those because it is going to be like a small class, like usually maybe 10 people, possibly 15 people in a course like that. Oh, okay, so you updated from 2020 to 2021 and now you can't find your brushes. Yeah, I'll tell you where they may be. Let me do a little shopping here on my computer. So 2020 and 2021 may even be different programs according to your computer. So I'm going to go to my program files and Adobe. Let's see. Adobe Cloud. That's not it. I was trying to see if my stuff was there. So you have program files and then you have program files 86. I was assuming it would be in the 86 one, but I'm going to check my regular. There it is. So mine was in the regular program files and then Adobe, not the x86. So you see how I have Photoshop 2020 and Photoshop 2021? If you go to 2020, and I don't know, because mine replaces, I have mine set to where it replaces my old version. So you may have it to where it didn't replace your old version, and you could go into the folder and you can find your presets and then brushes. And if you see the legacy brushes are there, those are just the ones that I believe that automatically come with Photoshop. And then I remember saving some too. I thought that's where I saved it. Yeah, so that's where your brushes would be in your Adobe. Then go to the Adobe Photoshop version, go to your presets, and you would see a folder for brushes. And if they were saved, that's where they would be. Other than that, you have to re-download those brushes. I'm sorry. But fortunately, we're going to be installing brushes for this one-on-one class. So it'll be a little fresh reminder of how to install those brushes if you had to re-download them. Cool, cool. Simply beautiful. I hope that one, you know what, we need to do a refresher of this one. I think this one's going to be a fun type of class. I'll do another version of this style template because it's very popular just to have these different styles. So y'all have to tell me what styles of things that you like. So I do try to do some of the watercolor stuff. That's watercolor. I try to do glitter. I try to do the bling stones and the chains. This one is a little bit of watercolor gradients and all kind of stuff. So you all let me know what you spend money on for art, especially when you're buying pre-made art, and then I will do my best to break it down to an editable version that you have that you can edit, time and time again. And that kind of helps me to understand what you all want to see, what's trendy for you, what's trendy for your customers, and then we'll turn it into something that can be used over and over again. So you're not just purchasing that art from somebody one time. You have the template, you hold the power to change that template out on a whim, and you don't have to wait on anybody to design anything for you. So a lot of times when we're ordering like from Etsy, we have to wait on that designer, or ordering from Innate Lab, you have to wait in order to have that artwork created for you, because we do create artwork for you as well, but it does take time, and then you have to pay if you want it done immediately. So the idea here is that you're given some tools and some resources to just go creative and go crazy with your creative endeavors. And the more that I understand what you want, the more I can cater to your customers and the things that you really want to see out there. Okay. Thank you, Simply Beautiful. Yeah, Gloria just asked, how do you get to the $30 member code? That's exactly correct, Simply Beautiful. It is when you log in, of course, you have to be logged in to see it. You'll see a little credit card, okay? Now for the $60 members, you'll see this credit card. For the $30 members, you'll see this credit card. And once you actually click on Start That Course, you will see that there is an area that says the Master Codes List. And that code changes from time to time depending on when you're enrolled, and you'll just use that code, and you can use that code on as many courses as you want. Like if you want to unlock things early, you can use it early. If you want to use it towards a live class, use it towards a live class. There is no restriction on how many times you can use that code in a day or in at all. Now, the thing is, you do not share those codes. Please don't share those codes, because we do check whether the codes are being used by active members. And if they're not being used by active members, then it can usually be traced to who leaked the number, and then we have to expel people from the academy. And y'all, come on, we all grown here. I believe so. So we know the rights from the wrongs, okay? All right, so let me know if I didn't answer any questions, or if you all have any questions at this point. Just like I said, the whole point of this was to let you all know what's expected for the one-on-one class. And if you had any questions or fears or whatnot, we'll go ahead and get those settled right now. And just to let you all know, heads up, I will be doing some some watch me work session either today or tomorrow. It'll probably be this afternoon. So if you want to attend the watch me work, it's just basically me working. You can ask me questions while I'm working, and I kind of just chat with y'all while I'm getting something that really needs to be done. So I'll probably be prepping for the course where we're going to do our Shopify site. That's going to be, a good one if y'all just want to sit and chat and watch that one. And then I'm also creating a new template from scratch. So I haven't been showing those because it usually takes a long time. So I'll see if we have enough time to do that one. It's going to be kind of based off of this image. Boom, boom, boom. Something to that effect. Now this is an image that comes from Dreamstime. It's a stock image, but we're going to kind of create our own version of this, and it'll be a all over t-shirt design that I'll also turn into a 13 by 19 template, and that's going to be pretty much the basis of one of the projects that I wanted to work on. Yeah, just a few things that I'm kind of getting ideas from that will work for remembrance, Valentine's, that sort of thing. I know it's a little late to use this one for Valentine's, but I think this is, pretty timeless. So we'll pull some things together, some resources together, and make our own version of that. And those of you who are interested in just how I design from scratch, y'all keep asking me for these designs from scratch videos, and then I go to my 4-hour-long videos and y'all watch 8 minutes of it on average. So I am going to do more, show you from scratch videos, just to kind of give you something to consider when you're designing from ground up. Okay. All right, loves. Any other questions? Let me see if maybe I missed some. I'm scrolling up now. All right, I think that's it. So if y'all see me live again today, it'll probably be momentarily. I'm gonna take me a little lunch break, and then I'll probably just get on live and just chat with y'all. So it may even be this evening. We'll see. Y'all might hear some little munchkins in the background, but that's just because it's their time to have my time. So, we're gonna compromise with that. All right, so any other questions? I don't see. So I'm going to let y'all go enjoy this beautiful Saturday. Hopefully it's beautiful where you are. Everybody's safe in these COVID streets. We're all taken care of and blessed and blessing one another. And I will check you all in just a little while. But until then, y'all know what it is. Love y'all for real, and bye.